Today in studio, I spoke with Brent Noseworthy and Curran of the Michigan men's lacrosse team. We spoke about their up-and-coming 2019 season and reflected on their senior year. So, Brent, you are currently 47 points behind Ian King's career-wide record. How does that kind of change your mindset going into this 2019 season?
I don't think it necessarily changes a mindset at all going into the year. If our team offense is working, things will work out. But it's not really anything I have like circled there. It's more about kind of getting the team offense going.
Awesome, awesome. And Decker, with the last-minute overtime goal last year against Penn State, how does your mind kind of think going into those overtime moments, and then obviously getting the goal at Penn State, winning the game 10-9?
Yeah, it was definitely a big one for me. My mom went to Penn State. She was in the crowd too, so that was big. But you're surrounded by a bunch of guys, and that's what you prepare for every week. So whether it's a game plan written up by coach and just having those guys around you, obviously OT is a little shaky. The nerves are definitely shaking, but you just got to know you've been there before. Nothing really changes. It's just the time on the clock.
Awesome, awesome. And then you guys are both midfielders, both seniors and roommates. How does that competition kind of fuel you guys in practice, in games, even back at home? Just having the same position and also kind of encouraging you guys.
Yeah, I think we're both two pretty competitive guys living with each other. If I'm ever going to the facility to go shoot, Decker will come along with me. We play our best lacrosse when we play together, I think. So, being in close contact, I think, is a pretty good thing for us.
For sure. Definitely feed off each other. We're with each other pretty much all hours of the day, and that definitely correlates when we get on the field and we're playing together. And he knows that I'm always looking for him on the field, so definitely having him as a roommate and just being around him all the time definitely is beneficial for the both of us.
Awesome. And then as seniors, you guys are kind of thinking about the next step in your life, stuff like that. Do you guys see lacrosse in your future, whether it's coaching, playing, maybe getting into some sort of clinic or something?
Yeah, I think definitely it'll be in my future. The game's given me so many tremendous opportunities. I want to give back in whatever way I can. If I can continue playing, whether that's indoor or outdoor lacrosse at any level, post graduation, definitely do that. But I can see myself being involved in coaching for years to come.
Yeah, same with me. Definitely giving back, coaching. It's always been pretty fun to me going back to home and coaching Granite Youth Lacrosse and seeing the guys kind of grow up in the shoes that I grew up in. And I think it would be pretty cool to play at the next level. We have this new PLL, the Premier Lacrosse League. I think it's a personal goal for a lot of people just to enter the draft and say you played lacrosse at the highest level. I think that's a big accomplishment and definitely a personal goal of mine.
Awesome. And then kind of reflecting on your time here at Michigan and, of course, your lacrosse careers, what was one of your favorite moments, whether on the field, off the field? It's a tricky question.
Yeah.
I can start off. I definitely think the Penn State win, getting basically our first Big Ten win in our 4 years there was pretty big for us. It's never really been done for in our 4 years, as I mentioned. And the girls got the W too in overtime, or in the last couple seconds, I want to say in the fourth quarter. So that was pretty special for me. Like I said, my mom went there, so that definitely one hit home. But looking back on it, just kind of being a part of a culture that's been new, and seeing how much better we've gotten and changing the program and the steps we've taken to almost becoming one of the most elite programs in the NCAA has definitely been pretty special for me.
It's definitely been pretty special watching the program grow, as Decker mentioned. I think one of the moments that highlighted that was our win last year against Notre Dame. I think they were number 4, number 5 at the time. They had beat us the year previous, and we came back last year and ended up taking it to them. We have them again at home this year, so I know it's going to be a game that will be circled on both of our calendars for sure.
Awesome. And stay tuned. We'll be playing a college mascot guessing game. And we're back with Brent and Decker. We'll be playing a college mascot guessing game. Pretty much I'm going to be showing them pictures of, a picture of a mascot on a piece of paper. They're going to have to guess the college. Pretty straightforward, so let's see how they do. So the first one.
Florida. We racing against each other?
No, we'll just do points.
Got it.
Second one.
Iowa.
next one's a little bit trickier.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know.
Any guesses?
I gotta get.
What's UCLA? I don't even know. I gotta go with them though.
I don't have any idea. Can you tell us who it is?
It's Baylor.
Taylor. Oh.
Okay, next one.
Colorado Boulder.
Colorado.
Got it. I think this one's the hardest one.
Uh-oh.
Think March Madness.
I'm gonna.
Michigan State.
I would go Boise. I know they got the blue turf. I don't know what that guy is, but
I have no idea who that is. I don't know. You gotta tell me, who is it?
Middle Tennessee.
Oh.
They
I
beat
would've never
Michigan
got that.
State. Had to chirp them
I
a little
would've
bit.
not have got that. Do you know who that is?
No.
These are tough.
Starts with a C.
I don't know. Do you, who is it?
No guesses.
No guesses.
Creighton.
I was
Great.
gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, this one might be. This one might be the hardest one.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Michigan.
Okay, so you guys did pretty well.
Those
A couple
were
of them,
tough.
yeah, a couple of them were
Those
pretty
were
tricky.
Not easy at all.
A couple of them were pretty tricky. So thank you for coming, answering questions, and playing my game.
Yeah, of course.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Appreciate it.